What's up, y'all? You are now tuned in to
Love and Relations,
where we bring the hottest topics,
the spiciest topics,
topics that will make your heart drop
and your ears pop.
This is your boy Tim,
and this is your girl Scariest,
and together we are
the Edmond.
Yo, what is up, y'all?
What's up, y'all?
This is your boy Tim again.
And this is your girl Sharice.
And we are
the Edmond.
We are glad that you guys are here with us today. Today is man, it looks like everybody wants to hear about this topic. Everybody wants their input on this topic, guys. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to do the share button, click the share button, click the like button, and let all your friends know that they can tune in and they can put their inputs. We're reading the Facebook comments, and also our number is tagged on the comments, but if you can't see it, it is 305-614-8180. Again, you can give us a call at 305-614-8180. Are you guys ready for this juicy conversation, babes? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I am ready. I'm like, man, like soon as we put that up, like everybody just started tagging in it, you know? So
yes.
we're real excited about this. We're real excited to hear what you guys got to say, and we're ready to put our input in some of these things too. Babes, tell us about some things. I just put you on the spot, right?
Yeah,
tell the people about us, man. Our podcast,
okay.
man.
Okay, be specific. What you want me
All right,
to tell
y'all.
them?
I need y'all to deal with us, man.
Yeah,
Let me tell you something.
Bear with me. I just worked a 12-hour shift on my feet all day, but 30 minutes. And when I tell y'all, I am barely making it.
That's why we had to push it to 8 o'clock, guys. She just got off, so she's ready. You ready, babes?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, tell the people about us.
Okay, so basically, our podcast is called Love and Relations, as you guys know.
Love and Relations.
So on Love and Relations, we'll be talking about marriage, we'll be talking about dating, we'll be talking about family, friends, and a whole lot more. We're going to cover every nook and crevice.
All right. Every nook and crevice?
Every relationship dynamic, we gonna touch it all. We may even throw in some juicy tea here and there.
All right, y'all. And the phone line is definitely open, guys. Again, the number is 305-614-8180. The big question of the day is infidelity a deal breaker? Yes or no? Is it a deal breaker? Like that's a big question. Is it a deal breaker? Hey. Is it a deal breaker?
For me, honestly, it depends on the situation and the scenario.
Okay.
We've been through some things.
Okay.
We've been through some things in our own personal relationship.
Okay.
More so prior to marriage. But, yeah, I have some deal breakers.
You got some deal breakers?
I have some deal breakers when
it comes to infidelity.
You got some deal breakers. Yeah, I have some deal breakers.
What is your deal breakers?
My number one deal breaker. There is no way you can go out there, have the audacity.
Okay.
To step out this union.
Okay.
And bring home a baby. Sharice ain't raising no kids, the ones that's mine. That's a deal breaker for me. I will never do it. Never.
Outside kids is your deal breaker?
Outside kids is my deal breaker, and emotional attachments. Emotional attachment, such as if you go out and you cheat and you continuously cheat with the same person, that's an emotional attachment.
What if I what if I
You
cheat
you
with
better not
different
cheat at
people?
all. You better not cheat at
Because
all.
you said emotional attachment. Like, what if I try to cheat with different people?
Listen, like I said, those are my current deal breakers as in the current state of our marriage. Prior to prior to when we were dating and stuff like that, I thought that I had some deal breakers, but these are my number one deal
Now you
breakers.
know you got deal
Now I
breakers.
know for a fact I have deal breakers.
Now you
Infidelity is already something hard
it's
to
hard,
move
and we're gonna
past.
talk about it, guys. We're gonna talk about why it's
And-
hard to, like, man. And I'm gonna even pull up some of these Facebook comments from yesterday. Like,
Okay, yeah, get to
those
those,
are
babe.
big comments, but
Y'all showed out yesterday. I'm not even gonna lie. When it came to the comments, y'all were really engaged, and I was like, "Oh yeah, they gonna love this topic here."
yeah, they definitely like, whew, that this, like, guys, we finna dig into it. And guys, if you got your opinions, if you got your answers on whether it's a deal breaker, again, hit us up at 305-614-8180, and you can share this live. You can like this live.
Mhm.
No, please. I'm not can. It's like, you can if you want to. If you're on this live, please share it. Please like it. Guys, please. And also follow us at our different platforms.
Mhm.
Apple Podcasts. Guys, we got to Apple now. We're in Apple. So if you got an iPhone, it automatically comes with the newer iPhones, Apple Podcasts. It is free. You can go on it and you can click into it, look up the Edmonds. We are there. I think, man, I think a lot of people like it now because most of our listeners are going through our the Apple Podcast. But you don't have to go through the Apple Podcast. You can go through YouTube, the Edmonds, or you can go to through Anchor, Spotify, Instagram, wherever you want. But it's
We on the
definitely,
map, y'all.
we are on the map. We don't put our podcast on Instagram, but we do put it on YouTube. It's a live feed, just like you have. But on Apple Podcasts, Anchor, and Spotify, it's more of an audio. You can listen to it on your way to work. Again, it will be up after the show. Like I sit here, I get my apple cider. I get my apple
Yeah,
cider.
my man love him some good cold apple cider.
I get my apple. Matter of fact, I forgot to put one in the refrigerator for after the show. But I
You want
get
some
my
hot
apple
wine?
cider. No, babes. But I get my apple cider, and I do the editings. So again, babes, aren't you gonna ask me what a deal breaker is for me?
Oh, I'm gonna ask you, but I need to be very clear. Cheating is not an option at all.
Okay.
But those would be my deal breakers if infidelity did occur. I want to be clear. Now, sweetheart, sweetums, what is your deal breaker?
I think just going like and again, some people may call me, I don't know if you call me biased or anything, but I think if a woman steps out sexually, there's feelings there,
Mhm.
and I just can't, that's something I just don't have the energy, especially when you love somebody. You just don't have the energy to to deal with. I think that'll break me, and I think that's break my deal, just sexual intercourse outside of our relationship. That is a big deal breaker
Mhm.
for me. Again, guys, call in, let us know what your deal breaker is, and what is it, yes or no? Would you continue and what you can't? And guys, we say what we can and can't do, and a lot of people say what they can and can't do when it comes to a relationship, what's their deal breaker. But I like, for those, like, and again, these are just certain people deal breakers. It's not like it don't have to be your deal breaker,
Right.
but it's their deal breaker,
Right.
because you will never know what is your deal breaker. You will never know how far you can go until you're there, and hopefully you don't have to get there. Like, we never know what we can take. A lot of people say, "Ooh, honey child, I wouldn't take what she did," like, with the Cardi B thing. A lot of people, giving their input, but they never will know what they'll do in that situation until they're in that situation. Never.
I know I'm not accepting the outside, baby. I ain't gotta be in that situation.
Did she have they had an outside baby?
I'm talking about me, as in Charisse. As in, I know.
I just mentioned Cardi
I
B
know you
them.
did. I'm just letting you know because you said that most people don't know what they will accept until they in it. I am a strong-willed individual. I ain't accepted no outside baby. I'm talking about in general. That's my deal breaker. That's why I said that.
You see,
I'm not
man,
accepting no
you ain't even
emotional
gotta put your
attachment.
hand over here. Like you act
I'm just
like I
letting
got
you
a
know because
outside baby.
I wanted to be clear. I wanted to be clear. I know where I stand with that. I'm not built for that. I'm
Yeah,
not built to be a baby mama, and I'm not built to deal with no baby mama. That's just me. And I'm not
you ain't
judging
built.
nobody who's in a blended family and can co-parent well with their significant others, baby mom or baby dad. But I'm not built to be a baby mama or deal with a baby mama or baby daddy. I'm not built for either or. I
Okay.
ain't built for it.
All right.
So outside baby, goodbye.
Okay. So you telling me like if I ever like pass or something, you will not you can't get with a man with
I don't
babies.
want to talk about you passing.
Oh
Why
my
would you want to
gosh.
bring something like that up?
Oh my gosh. It's hypothetically. Didn't you just listen to the song? Hypothetically, of course.
Hypothetically,
Like,
don't play with me.
all right, guys. This is the thing. When it comes to you know, again, infidelity is really it's the scariest one of the scariest things in a relationship because like you give your like when you're in a relationship you giving your all you like especially before like in the beginning of a relationship or in a relationship you giving your all you giving your heart so when that infidelity come again you never know what you're gonna do but it's a big drop it's like you're going up a roller coaster and then it's just dropping you down in your face and it's more than just the hurt a lot of people just look at the surface part of it the pain they look at just the hurt that like but it's more than the hurt like infidelity it alters a lot of things it alters the relationship like the relationship can never be the same whether you're a boyfriend girlfriend husband or wife I guarantee you if you step out if you do something wrong in that relationship with infidelity it will alter that relationship you will never like it will either go you can probably build it stronger or it may just be weaker you may never have that trust that you had before you know it's like it's hard.
It takes a lot of work already in a relationship, but when infidelity comes into play, it takes so much more work because now you have to rebuild the trust, you have to rebuild the communication, you have to reconnect mentally, spiritually, physically. There's so much more that have to go into it, and only the strong will survive.
Only the strong man. I'm gonna tell you something. Like a lot of and you know, I was surprised with the amount of comments that we did get on that post. It wasn't that many, but the amount of comments that we did get because you know, like that. This is a touchy subject. This is a touchy subject.
A very touchy subject.
Because this brings up so much emotions. It brings up past. It brings up fears. You know, that's some of people' biggest thing when they get into a relationship is that fear of infidelity. Like, will you step out on me? Like, is there somebody like? And then for like especially when it comes, I don't know from a woman's standpoint, babes, but you can tell us. But when it comes to a man's standpoint, it breaks more than just it hurts me more than just the surface hurt. It'll hurt you like it'll hurt your pride. Like it'll hurt your ego, your pride, because like, dang, like what did he offer you that I'm not offering you?
Right.
What did he say to you to make you step out on me? Like I'm your best friend. I'm your husband. I'm your boyfriend. So it's like, what did he say that can make me step out? What that can make you step out? So and that's one of the hardest things to have to face as a man. And you gotta and it messes with your pride and your self confidence because you gotta look yourself in the mirror like, dang, am I good enough? Like these are some of the questions that you ask yourself. I'm pretty sure, ladies, women, you ask yourself that too. Like, dang, am I good enough? What did she offer that I didn't offer, that I couldn't offer? Like what made you step out on me? Like that's a hard question to even have to act, because to even have to ask yourself, to look yourself in the mirror in the morning when you get up, or even late at night before you go to sleep, or stare that person straight in the eyes and like, dang, like these are some of the unanswered questions that people have. Like, and it hurts more than just my heart. It hurts my self-esteem. It hurts my pride. Like now I'm looking at myself, like looking women, they looking at their figures, men, they're looking at their weight, they're looking at the job that they have. Like, what can I have done better? Am I not good enough for you? So like I think like it does a whole bunch of damage other than just the heart. It does emotional damage. It does everything. Guys, again, if you want somebody got a answer, a question?
What draws people to infidelity?
Whew, like what draws people to infidelity? That's a good question.
I think most people are like, that's like, draw to step out. Some of it I think is based off of selfishness. Like you have some people, they don't know why they are doing it, and I think that other people is because they lack, or they feel as if they're lacking something that they want in their relationship.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if y'all don't think this funny, but like I think people like I think what draws people to infidelity is sometimes it's more than just a relationship. It's a confident thing. Like you, like if you like, I don't think I can date somebody that don't have good self-esteem before the relationship, because I'm telling you, anybody can tell them anything to make them happy or boost their self-esteem. First, you got to work on self before you can enter into a relationship. So, like that's a big thing that I feel as if draws like people to cheat is their own self-esteem. Like, like especially if they like start like if I build you up and you start to feel as if you're pretty now because I tell you that you're pretty every day, and then you get like I'm building your self-esteem up, and now that your self-esteem is built up, you still got a little like insecurities. You're gonna go out there and like you go like I just like I don't like I think it's a self-esteem thing, especially when you enter into a relationship. I will never enter into a relationship with someone that has a low self-esteem, because I'm like, are you with me because you feel as if this is all you got, and then when you get more, when you start feeling yourself, are you gonna step out? So that's where I'm at when it comes to yeah. Ugh.
And someone said emotional cheating is just as bad as intimate cheating. I'll never forgive that. And then someone else also said, I've
Well, stop at the one said emotional cheating is yeah.
because it's like you have an emotional attachment to someone else. And I feel like when you have an emotional attachment to someone else, y'all have a bond and stuff, then what we got.
Yeah.
So and I feel like with men men don't get easily attached. I don't feel like men get easily attached. I feel like men put effort into what they want to put effort into. So if you emotionally attach yourself in a cheating situation, that to me is where you want to be.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. I'm just like, why you don't think men get emotionally attached?
You said why I don't?
Yeah. See, this is my thing about society.
Because like you said, society based it off where most men, they play around, they go from woman to woman until they find the right woman, which then starts an emotional attachment, then they settle down. So if you can go and cheat on that woman and find another emotional attachment, that to me means that's where you want to be.
I think I don't think gender, like, don't get, well, then again, I'm gonna contradict myself from what I said in the beginning. I don't think gender plays a big, well, I'm not contradicting myself. I don't think gender plays a big role in whether you cheat or not, or whether you're emotionally attached or not. And I think society has made that
I just feel like statistics play a role in it too. Statistically speaking, if you take a poll with men, that would probably it would more, if you take a poll with men right now, overall, statistically speaking, I'm not sure the percentage it would be, but more than likely, if you ask them, hey, when you go from woman to woman, are you getting emotionally attached? They're gonna say no. Women cannot go from man to man and not get emotionally attached.
Yeah.
Women settle down way quicker than men. Men take time. So. Even back in Bible days, y'all was sowing y'all royal oats and having about 48 different wives. So it's in you.
It's in us.
It's in y'all.
It's in us. What? It's in.
To go from one woman to the next. I stand by that. It started
This
in
is the
Bible days.
thing.
Y'all better go read
Oh
Genesis.
my!
Y'all
I
go read
don't.
Genesis.
No. Let me tell you
Such and
something.
such had X
Men
amount of
and
wives.
women. It's in men and women. They cheat. Women are just more sneakier.
I didn't say
Women are.
that women or men did. I didn't say men cheated more. I said men are less likely to have an attachment than a woman is, statistically speaking.
You know why women has more of an attachment? Because women are more sneakier. They can hide it for forever. Women, like
I agree with you 100%.
Well,
All right, babe, let's move on. Someone said, I never brought it back up until now, but I have on my fiance a very long time ago, and I can tell you gaining his trust back was not easy.
Oh my God, I'm glad you even mentioned that. Like, I'm telling you, and a lot of people don't when you get into when you get into a relationship, it like when you cheat on somebody and they take you back, one, you like sorry is not going to fix your relationship. Sorry is not going to fix your relationship because you have broken a lot of things in your relationship, and one of the things you have broken was the trust. You have broken the connection. Like honestly, if you cheat on me and I take you back, like I'm not gonna be able to be intimate with you the way I used to and stuff like that. Like that I was like, you break a connection, you break trust. So the thing, like, you're gonna have to do, like, a lot of people feel as if, oh, I said I'm sorry and sorry is sorry. No, sorry ain't sorry. You're gonna have to show me. You're gonna have to put in some time. You're gonna have to, like, I need you to get that pride out the way, because you're going to have to do a lot of things. You're going to have to say, I'm sorry, a lot of nights. You're going to have to win me back over. And I'm pretty sure that's for men and women. You're gonna have to win me back over, because sorry, like, you sorry. You was a sorry son of a gun for breaking my trust. That's the only thing you sorry for. But other than that, like, you gonna have to win me back over. It ain't no like, I'm just sorry and it's it. No, I'm gonna you gonna have to wipe some tears at night, because I'm gonna have some self-esteem issues, and I'm gonna be like, why me? Especially if you love, like, people take love for granted, and like it's a soft thing. Love is powerful. Now, when it comes to us, like, yeah, we're flip and flopsy. One day we feel this way, and one day we feel something. But as long as, like, love is the only perfect thing that two people can share, right? So, because we two imperfect people getting together, like, we're two, like, so, and love is the only perfect thing that we'll share. And once that get compromised, man, it's like,
it's really hard.
It takes some works. Don't tell me so, yeah, don't tell me sorry. Show me sorry. And when you tell me sorry every hour of the on the hour. And then that's how I am. Like, and people have their requirements, especially for when you step out. And don't think that you that you above those requirements because you said sorry. No, you got to meet those requirements, especially if you want to get back in good graces.
Babe, I have a question for you. This is a personal question for me, piggybacking off of someone comment.
Okay.
They said they wasn't shown how to be faithful, no role models. Do you agree that what we may see growing up regarding relationships can shape and hinder us when it comes to being faithful in our relationships?
Well, let me tell you something.
Whether it's from the mother or the father, woman or man, sorry.
Back at, like, when I was in my childhood, my mom had me when she was young. She had me when she was real young. So I've seen a lot of different things. And, I think my childhood is what defined me, because instead of, accepting it, I said, these are some of the things that I don't want. Now, some people, like, accept it, but these are some of the things I say, I don't want. I don't want this for my marriage. I want better for my life. I want better for my marriage, and I exemplify my relationship, my marriage, from the things that I've seen and what I don't I don't want. Like,
Mm-hmm.
these are
Mm-hmm.
some of the things, like, because I seen hurt, I seen pain,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, that's something I don't want. I don't want to be hurt, and I don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt you. So
Right.
like. I use that as an example. I use my past as an example, and the pain of the past as an example, and the things that my mother went through. My so, and I like, you know I I just I
It
just
was a
can't take
learning
that
lesson
through
for
that
you.
pain. Yeah,
Okay.
that yeah.
Okay, so we have a question.
Hmm.
Someone said, "What is emotional cheating?" I believe everyone is emotionally attached to a lot of people, parents, friends, family. Can you elaborate on emotional cheating? Emotional cheating to me is when you are with the opposite sex, they have no relation to you, and you are in a committed relationship or a marriage with someone else, and you know that you're getting too close to this person, you're crossing boundaries. That is emotional cheating when you start relying on them to be your safe haven.
I think emotional cheating is simple. Like you got you got emotions, like feelings for someone else.
It is
That's
a different type
a
of
emotional
attachment.
achievement. If you got feelings for anybody else, then your spouse, then your significant other,
Hmm.
then that's emotional cheating. Whether you went all the way and did like you had sex with the person, or whether you just emotionally out there talking to somebody,
Hmm.
catching feelings, and
Hmm.
that's what sets an unfair advantage for your spouse, for your boyfriend, for your girlfriend. That's
Hmm.
what sets like, because they got to compete, and they don't even know it. A lot of times they don't even know it. They got to compete for your love, and they don't even know it. Like, that's so
Hmm.
unfair, and that's what hurts. That's exactly what hurts a person. Like, like when they find out all that stuff. Like, I've been competing, I've been working my butt off, like, and not even knowing that I'm competing against somebody. I done
Hmm.
gave you my all, and you got a nerve. So yeah, that, like, the
Hmm.
emotional cheating, that's self-explanatory. You
Hmm.
got, like, that's self-explanatory right there.
So someone else said communication is also key. If a spouse is feeling neglected or not getting attention anymore, etc., talk to your spouse or go to counseling with a pastor or therapist. Exhaust all options before you want to step out and get beat up. Period.
So, hey,
Why risk your life like
hey,
this?
my wife
Why?
always tell me it's one way out of this relationship. It's the grave. So,
Hmm.
and I I kind of believe it now, because we got too many kids to be stepping out. Like,
Yeah.
hey, but
And honestly, I also feel like a lot of the time too, maturity plays a large role into staying faithful and being committed in your relationship, because not everybody is mature enough to understand what can happen, what could happen as a consequence of stepping out. Like, you don't feel like you mature enough. Like, for example, like you're like, hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to word this where y'all can understand what I'm trying to say. Like, for example, what you may have did at 18 or 21 in your marriage or your relationship, you would not do now at 25, 26, 27. Like, you understand how detrimental it is, because it's so much work that will have to go into
and
it.
and I tell you this too,
It's
like,
been a learning lesson, I tell you
when it
that much.
comes to, like, especially when it comes to like, I don't know, ladies, when it comes to men, like, you know men hold hurt for a while,
Hmm.
like, like, when a man give you something, they gave it to you.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you ladies, I'm not saying y'all feelings are any less than ours, but
Hmm.
when a man give you something, they give you something. And I think,
See, that goes back to what I said, statistically speaking.
and especially young. That's why you got to be careful when especially, I'm telling you, when it comes to young love, especially
Hmm.
young love, like, you got to be very careful, because I think it's easy to ruin somebody for that their future wife or their future husband. It's
Hmm.
easy to ruin somebody. A lot of people take baggage and pain into the
Relationships
next
and
relationship,
marriages. Hmm.
and they like, they take all that baggage and that pain, and they just unpack it in another relationship, and and it just gets miserable. Like, and you know, you don't see that, like when you're in the dating process, you don't see that baggage, and you don't see that, like, all that pain and stuff until they actually get comfortable with you, and you already decided that, hey, this is the man for me. Now I got to deal with all this baggage and all this pain that somebody else caused. So again, like that man, like, infidelity does a lot of damage that people don't like. I think a lot of our generation don't understand now. A lot of our generation don't understand that, like it does a lot. It mentally, physically, emotionally. Let's get back to the
someone said, Tim, you are absolutely correct, and it also determines
you
on
know what, you team Tim? Are you team Tim?
She's not. And it also determines on what's your definition of cheating, because cheating comes in different forms. It also starts from conversation, texting, kissing, etc. Exactly.
Okay,
those all lead to emotional attachment.
Okay, hold on. I need somebody to clarify. You call the line right now, 305-614-8180. What is your definition of cheating? My definition of cheating is simple. It's simple. If you're entertaining somebody else, then you cheating. That's my definition of cheating. Okay. It's simple.
Okay.
It's
and someone
simple.
else said, speaking from experience, I agree with what Tim is saying.
It's simple, y'all. It is simple. I'm just saying, it's simple.
It will definitely take some time and some biting the bullet to gain the trust and everything back. I agree with that. And then someone else said, most times women cheat because she's feeling neglected, unheard, uncared about, and etc. Sometimes men don't know how to value the family he created more than the family he was born into. That makes a woman feel like she's not needed. Feeling needed is important to a woman. Sorry, I'm going to scroll down a little bit. To a woman, and when she's not getting that at home, she tends to wander off and find someone that makes her feel wanted and needed.
You know what? I was just on a post the other day, and I just think that's a big excuse, and women use that excuse a lot. Like, I'm not getting the attention at home that I need. No, cheating is cheating. If you felt enough where you had to step, why didn't you just leave the relationship? Why? What? Like, no, cheating is cheating.
Or like someone said, exhaust all options.
And don't get me wrong, I understand your feelings when you, like, I understand your feelings when you say you're not getting enough attention, like, and stuff like that. That's all communication, and that's why it's so important to get counseling, to get those tune-ups on your relationship, so it won't get to that point. But again, cheating is cheating. We got a call. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's put this. Okay. This is the Edmond speaking. State your name and why you're calling. Hello?
I'm calling. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, yeah.
Hey,
I'm calling about the.
You calling about the what?
What you calling about, Dad?
Hey, when you're talking about who cheating and what's the meaning of cheating, I just feel like you feel, Tim.
How you feel, Dad?
I'm okay.
Y'all, this is Tim's dad. This is what I have to deal with the both of them. So just listen closely to how they think and are exactly the same person. This is why they have the same name.
Dad, tell them what you think about it.
I agree with you. I really agree with you about the cheating. If a woman look at another man with lust, that's cheating.
Come on.
It's the same for me.
If she go back and think about another man, that's cheating.
Go back and think about another man, that's cheating. Come on.
Dad, you know that's the same for y'all too, Dad. Right?
If she go back and think about another, it's cheating.
But on the serious tip, like when you were saying about the hurt, I don't think a person can never know true love until they felt hurt. That's what I say like this, because then when you felt somebody hurt or when you felt pain yourself, you won't want to hurt that person like you felt.
Yeah.
You would want to do better.
Yeah.
You would want to commit to it, so your compassion is much greater. So when you hurt, when you experience that hurt before, then you experience more compassion. And so you look at a person and say, I wouldn't want that person to feel like me.
Yeah.
And as far as cheating, like I was saying, you know, you don't have to actually cheat. You can keep contemplate on it. You can think about it. You can even thinking about it. And sometimes, like, you know, hey, let's be real. You're gonna see a girl every day. A woman gonna see another man every day, and they might be attracted. Hey, they might look good, but
Mhm.
when you keep on thinking about that person, and instead of getting it out your system and say, hey, you know what? I know what God gave me, and I know what God gave me. I can't mess this up. Then that's when you know, hey, you know what? But if you keep on thinking about it, I had to tell my wife, see, I got an anime. I told anime, my anime, see what I'm saying? I say, don't let me get like Ike on you.
Anime. Eat the cake, anime.
Yeah, you better leave mom alone over there.
I told her, I said, I had to fight all my life.
I had to fight.
I had to fight for my marriage all my life.
All my life.
I be dang if I'm gonna go through this again.
Oh,
Now eat the
Lord.
cake.
Y'all see what I have to deal with? This is what I be talking about. This is
All
what I be
right,
talking
Dad.
about.
Thanks for calling. Again, guys.
Okay. Here go mine.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Hello.
Hey,
Mom.
Mom.
Hey. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Mom?
Mom, you on the podcast.
Tell the people what you
Nothing
got to
much.
say.
What's the question?
Dad just put you on the phone.
Right.
Dad just put you
Mom,
on
it's
the
He
all
phone.
just put me on the phone.
It's all right, Mom.
Yes.
Mom,
we
it's
got
okay.
we got another caller, so I'm sorry about that, Mom.
Awesome.
All
I'm
right.
listening though, but he was talking, so I turned it down.
Nah, I
Okay.
know Dad
Bye.
always say
Love
that.
y'all.
All right,
All right,
love you.
All the time. All the time. Love y'all.
Love you.
All right, guys. Again, whoever just called again, you guys can you guys can recall again. Sorry about that. Again.
Okay.
So what was the
Okay, so now we have someone. They say, thank you. I tried taking my ex back, but his pride got in the way and kept him from doing what was necessary. The fact that he had a long-term affair, I was thinking it would
Ooh.
never be the same because when I thought we were solid,
Yeah.
that was all a lie. All right, we got a caller.
All right, we're gonna address that. We're gonna address that question.
We're gonna put a pin in that. We're gonna address that, okay?
Hey, what's up? State your name and why you're calling. Hello? You on the air? Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Okay, this Shanice. Hi.
Hey, Shanice.
Hey, how y'all doing?
That's
Hey,
my
how you
girl from
doing?
Virginia, y'all.
Yeah, girl.
All right, Shanice, what you got to say for us, boo?
So all I have to say is, I personally feel like a lot of people decide to cheat because we weren't really taught how to resolve conflict in relationships. We weren't, you know, I'm not gonna say we weren't, but you know, everybody might not have had that. This is how you get through stuff. So they gotta go and try to find something else exciting because we got real issues at home instead of trying to figure out the issues at home. You know what I mean?
All right, Shanice, I just want to ask a question. Is that the woman response, or is that the both like men and women response? Because
I seriously feel I really do feel like that's a both. It can be two-sided. I think more so men. You know,
See, this is the thing.
I agree.
Again, I just think women. I just think women are real wordy and they think over things, and this is the excuse that they give us, man. That's what I think, guys.
No, I don't think so. I do not think so. I just really feel like, you know, with real issues, because more than likely, this that was for the men, because women, we are good communicators for the most part. We're good communicators. So if we have an issue, we're gonna take it to our significant other,
right?
Like regardless
times.
of whether they want to hear it or, you know, yes, we're gonna bring you the issue because we are concerned about home. Right. That's just, we are nurturers. That's just what we do. Okay. We're always concerned about home.
Okay.
So the men, y'all like to go hang out, have fun, go have a drink, top it up with your boys, and ain't even in a relationship. You take advice from the wrong people.
You right. You definitely right.
That is
and
definitely
you know what?
true.
I'm glad you mentioned that. We definitely finna talk about that.
Yeah, we
all right.
We gonna touch on that, Shanice.
All right. And
Okay, I'm listening.
all right. Guys, I'm glad she brought up that point. That's real big in relationships. We like to take advice
from people who ain't in a relationship, ain't never been married, don't know nothing about marriage, never seen a healthy relationship in their life.
And we mentioned this last week, guys. Again, like if I'm going to a counselor, if I'm talking to my friend, I'm talking to somebody that don't just got my best interest at hand. I'm talking to somebody that got our best interest at hand, because the only reason I'm talking to you is because I need a solution, because I want to fix the problem. I don't want to step out. I don't want to do nothing. I want to fix the problem. And if you got any other agenda, then that's the wrong agenda. If you don't want to fix your relationship, well, hey, it may not be the wrong agenda. You just probably need to just get out of the relationship, whatever it is. But especially if you don't want to fix it and you want to hurt the person. So, but, babe, you got anything to say on that? Oh, no. You just blurted it out anyway.
No. I did just blurt. Y'all, I am the type of person, and my husband is used to it, when I feel the need to say something. Like I try to wait patiently, but there will be times when I will just blurt something out because I have to say, or I will forget. I am a mother, y'all. So that causes your brain it shrinks with remembering.
Dad, I think you got one of the women mad on here, Dad. I think you got one of the women mad. They say, so you got to hurt somebody to feel pain, to feel love?
Not what I'm gonna say. What I'm gonna say.
You ain't got somebody heated.
What I'm gonna say to that is I feel like, honestly, I feel like that's 50-50. Because prime example, that is how, reason I'm going to say it's 50-50 is because that is how some men perceive it. That's how they think it. And I'm not trying to group y'all into a category.
This is where I'm at right there with that. See, everything bad, y'all want to blame on the men.
Babe, you didn't even let me finish saying my sentence.
But you just said, y'all men, everything bad, y'all want to blame on the men.
You ain't no bad man. You a good man. So what you tripping for?
But I'm here in the gap for us men.
Oh, for the
everything
bad
is not just a man thing.
And that is accurate as well, sweetheart. I'm not saying that.
Okay. I just need y'all heard that. Y'all heard that,
I'm
right?
not saying that.
She's not saying that.
I'm not.
But she
that's
said
not
that.
What I'm saying.
She's not saying that, but she said that.
What I'm saying is that is how some men perceive it. You have to hurt someone to feel love, because when a man hurt a woman, and that woman don't just get over that hurt. That woman takes that man through it, especially in the beginning, because it's really hard to move past infidelity, whether it's sexual, whether it's, talking, like I said, emotional attachment. It's still hard to move past it. It does not change it just because you did not sexually involve yourself with that person.
Okay.
So that's why that is why I said that.
Okay, let's talk. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
So
we got a lot of questions today. I told you
a lot of questions and a lot of responses. Let me go back up some, because you saw that one at the bottom. Okay, someone said you have to keep doing what you were doing in the beginning of the relationship when you first got together. Some people slack and stop doing what they were doing in order to win that person's heart over, and throughout the relationship or marriage, they start to slack, and that also causes a lot of emotional separation, which can lead to physical cheating.
Oh my God.
You hit it right on the head.
That was another woman making excuse on cheating.
No.
It's not, guys,
babe,
it's no excuse on
this
cheating.
person.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
In general.
I know this person is talking. That
she
person
just
is
happens
talking
to be a woman.
in general. That just happened to be a woman, but it's no excuse.
You real touchy tonight. What you so touchy for?
Because I'm strong on this. Like, because y'all been blaming us men for.
No, women cheat. And men cheat. Everybody cheats. We just pointing out the facts. When you got your facts, you point them out. When you got your statistics, you point them out. I still stand behind what I said, that y'all were conditioned this way through Bible days. Go read Genesis, please. It's there. Anywho, 1,000 wives having cells. They used to live for 900 years,
babes.
400 years. All them darn wives.
But so
okay, so ooh, you don't work me up. You need individuals / couples that can advise from a healthy and spiritual place. Absolutely.
I think that's
especially with marriage. Marriage is spiritual.
And you know what? I think that's the especially in the beginning of your marriage. I think that's having a circle around you, a strong circle, people that's serious about their relationship and their marriage. And I think that's most imperative. Like, because you're just like a baby. You soaking in everything. You're learning everything. So again, why not learn from people that's in love with each other and got y'all not just your best interest at hand, but y'all
the state of your relationship,
and
your
that's
marriage.
the thing when it comes to like when people don't like. This is the thing. Me and my wife are big when it comes to marriage. And when it comes to our friendships, like, you know, we like if you ask us a question about your marriage, we ain't talking about you. We talking about your marriage. We talking about y'all. We got y'all best interest at hand. We ain't just got your best interest at hand. We get friends that get upset with us because we like, nah, we got y'all best interest at hand. And if you can't accept that, then you don't want to ask you don't want to ask for my advice. But I got y'all interest at hand.
Yeah, we are not in a business of selling dreams and telling lies, especially where your marriage is concerned. We have to be completely open and honest with you for the ones that are married. We only speak from a place of experience when we open our mouths and speak. If you cannot take the heat, what they say, stay out of the kitchen. And my man is a chef, so he gonna always be up in the kitchen.
Ooh.
With the heat.
Whipping it like a stir fry. What it's called again? In the kitchen looking like a stir.
You know how old that Migos song is?
Hey,
you need to be ashamed of yourself that you even retained that.
Hey.
And then someone said, yes, I seriously feel if someone cheats, maturity can help with trying to figure out why it happened. Honestly, people don't cheat to necessarily hurt someone always. They do it because of ignorance. This is ghetto. This ghetto.
Oh no.
Oh Lord, listen right, now. See, this is why you should play things that you don't really know the lyrics to.
All right.
Prime example.
Come on.
Okay, so we have to go back up a question. Hold on, we have to go back up a question because then we've touched everybody's question.
Woo. I like all these questions.
Babe, remember this? Remember she said this and you said you're gonna come back to it? She said, thank you. I tried taking my ex back, but his pride got in the way and kept him from doing what was necessary. The fact
let's stop right there. Pride got in the way and kept you from doing what's necessary. We talked about this earlier. Like, again, and what's necessary may not be what's necessary for you. And if you feel that way, then you need to leave because you're the one who messed up. But if you like what's necessary is what's necessary for me and for me to heal. I like some people heal different ways. But if you want me to heal, then you're going to have to do what's necessary for me to heal. You're going to have to get your pride out of the way. Sometimes you're going to have to say sorry more than you want to say sorry. Sometimes you're going to have to hug me more than you want to hug me. And if you don't want to hug me that much, then again, go hug that other person. and leave me alone and let me heal. Let me heal. But I agree with you 100%. Like if that person can't accept your healing process, and if that person got too much pride to accept your healing process, and can't accept your tears, and can't accept the things that they've caused upon themselves, they got an accountability issue and they got a pride issue. And again, if they can't deal with themselves, then they got like, hey, we gotta go. And infidelity, especially sex, it's a big cop out of relationship.
And someone said, stay surrounded with like-minded individuals. Always.
There we go. Always. 100%. Matter of fact, I want you guys to like and share this live feed. Like and share it. We got We got a couple more minutes on the air. Come on, babes. Let's read these things.
Okay. Someone wants us to do a segment on the relationship of the family that you have with your wife or your husband, and then the family that you're born into. Someone wants us to touch on that for
message us and elaborate on that a little bit. And again, we're open for suggestions. Again, we're here. We're here, guys. We are here. The Edmonds are here. We're open for it. Man, babe, I feel good today. You feel good? You tired?
I feel good. I do feel good. I'm tired. Don't get it mistaken. I'm tired, but I do feel good today as well.
And again, like somebody said, accountability issues is big. Like I'm telling you, if you can't be accountable for your actions and the pain that you cause in this relationship, then like I'm telling you, keep it stepping. You need to work on yourself. You need to be in a relationship with yourself before you can be in a relationship with anybody else. If you can't hold yourself accountable, then you got some self issues, and you need to be by yourself and be in a relationship with yourself and deal with yourself and see the headaches that you bring yourself before you bring it to somebody else.
Hello.
Accountability.
Hello. I agree with you, babe. I agree with you 100%.
That's why I can go back to my wife and apologize after we have an argument, because I know the headache that I bring because I love myself, and because I know myself and I know the headache that I can bring. Now, sometimes my wife don't know herself. She don't know how she can bring a headache. Oh, you don't want to?
Amen. You think I bring headache?
That's gonna be my favorite. That's gonna be my favorite.
Timothy, you gonna go to touch that button next Wednesday? It is not even gonna work. I'm gonna make sure I turn it off when you're not looking. You got to clap with your regular hands. Okay, come on, we got something.
Somebody said family can be
jealous of your relationship.
Again, you know what? That's the ugly truth. And sometimes, sometimes you got to separate. Like when it comes to your spouse, and this is how me and my wife operate.
And we've been operating like this for 10 years.
I put my wife above everything and anything. Some people don't agree with that. And we put our marriage above everything and anything. And if we got to walk away from everything and anything, then we going to walk away from it, because it's us until the end. Right. And sometimes you got to walk away from people that don't mean you no harm, because guess what? They're going to love one another at the end of the day. They're going to go home to their significant other at the end of the day. And you piggybacking off of them is going to ruin what you got, and they're going to be happy, and they ain't going to feel the misery that you feel because you done let go of your good thing. I ain't letting go of my good thing. I ain't letting go of my good thing.
And it's always good, if possible, like I said, I won't get too much into detail because we're going to add this into another segment, but always, and I mean always, from the beginning, if y'all are dating and the dating is serious, because it can and will lead to marriage a lot of the time. Set the boundaries with your family from the beginning. From the beginning.
Stop calling your family with every issue that you guys have.
Do not dial on people's phone.
You let them in, they in.
His socks on the floor.
God, he left his socks.
Do not call them people's phone every time the laundry hamper is right next to me, and he throw his clothes on the floor. My man do that. So I'm just saying.
Why you telling all these people my business?
Oh Lord, because this man here
talked about this.
This man, I know he appreciate me. He ain't got no choice, because some of the things that he do. When it comes to like small little tasks, he needs
I'm gonna tell y'all this now, because I bet you, because right now, I bet you she's going to need me, because right now she's tired. She just worked a 12-hour shift. So I bet you I'm going to have to fold. I bet she going to left something on the floor that I'm going to have to fold, and she going to see how it is. It ain't a man thing. I'm just tired.
Guys, I don't leave things on the floor. But what I do leave is things around the sink. So I leave my flat iron around the sink. I leave the top off the toothpaste.
Oh my gosh!
I leave my tweezers, but when I put my eyelashes on,
the toothpaste no more,
I leave eyelashes on the sink, and I leave bonding glue too.
Eyelashes. I got a whole eye on my sink, y'all. Come on, babe. Let's talk.
Okay. So someone said, I think you guys
on my face.
He thought it was a spider one day, but we'll get to that. So someone was
eyelashes.
like, I think you guys should do like an anonymous part of your podcast where people message / email and asking for your take or advice on what their troubles are. Just to be clear, guys, we post the topics in enough time where you guys, if you would like, you can inbox us,
and if you
on either of the pages, or if you have our number, you can, for the ones of you that know us personally and you have our number, you can text us the questions and we will read them, so that way no one can actually see. But we keep in mind, we do post in advance. So if we post on Monday, y'all know Wednesday is coming up, y'all should know the topic by Monday. Y'all should then send your questions in immediately or text them in immediately. And we don't have a problem answering them anonymously, because I know some things, you want to keep private, but you also want to talk about.
Amen. Like, so, yeah, we like, if you want us to answer your questions on over the thing, then yeah, just let us know. If you don't and you just want us to answer it privately, we cool with that anyway. We here.
Your dad talk about, now you talking some women bring headache. Y'all men bring headache too. Dad. I'm sitting next to one of your creations.
Oh Lord.
I know what I see. That's
a headache right there.
I love how y'all think, and I feel y'all is so right, period. Thanks, boo.
Again, guys, and thank you for that. And again, guys, you want to like, again, what's a deal breaker for us may not be a deal breaker for you.
We all have our deal breakers and our where we can be pushed to a certain extent. We all have that. It's not going to be the same.
Oh,
you want me to read this?
Read it.
Okay. In all honesty, being real and open, some men want to see if they still got it, and some women just want to see what they do. So a marriage could be completely fine, everything going well.
Hold on, put a pin in there right now. Let me tell you something. When we get out of the barber shop and we look in the mirror, we know we still got it. So I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all can just y'all can lay off us men when we get off. Matter of fact, I just text Brooke because I need a haircut, because I know, like, right now I don't feel like I got it because my hair.
You still fine. I still a pinch your cheeks.
I got this hat.
I still a pinch your cheeks.
But continue reading.
Okay, so a marriage could be completely fine, everything going well, no problems, no issues, but there's a weakness in that individual. Some people are weak when it comes to just wanting to be with one person. I went up, so let's set it out. Wanting to be with one person, and that goes for men and women. Absolutely.
Definitely. It goes. Some people just need, again, some people, they need to work on themselves. And like, again, that I'm glad you mentioned that. Some people enter into relationships with low self-esteem and trust issue, all on, like, it can be childhood things, or it just can be them. And, and sometimes it definitely can be them. They can't trust anybody because they can't trust themselves. That's a big issue. When somebody asking you what you doing, why you doing this all the time, you got to probably look at them like, what are you doing? What like, so a lot of times we can't trust people, or we can't open up, is because we can't trust ourselves. It's something that we're hiding. It's something that we're doing. Until we're able to trust ourselves, that's when we can start trusting everybody else around us. And I'm talking about in all aspects, trust ourselves to pick the right people. We blame all men or all women for something that one person done. Nah, let's work on ourselves. Can I trust myself to pick somebody that's right for me? Can I trust somebody to pick somebody that I know that's gonna love me, or am I gonna continue going for attracting and going for these no good dudes that's showing the same characteristic as my last man that cheated on me, or showing the same characteristics as my last woman that cheated on me? So again, sometimes we gotta learn how to trust ourselves and stop, and that can cause trust issue right there if you don't know how to trust yourself. Like, if you're in the same like mess that you find yourself in over and over again, like that caused trust issue right there.
Your relationship / marriage is between you and your significant other. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, your relationship and your marriage is between you and your significant other. And if you choose to bring, like, again, I think a tune-up, which is a counselor or anything, somebody you guys trust, like I think a tune-up is good.
Mm-hmm.
Like every once in a while. I mean, again, a car may be sounding and looking good and
Mm-hmm.
feeling good, but sometimes you need that tune-up. So what you gonna
Right.
do with that tune-up? Like you gonna take the car and get
Mm-hmm.
tuned up. Like, yeah, that's it.
And then both individuals have their own qualities that are assets to the relationship. That's true as well.
Yep. Both individuals. Yep.
I'm not taking advice from anyone who has not been through what I've been through. Everyone confuses advice with opinions. That's true as well.
Yeah. Everyone does confuse advice with opinion.
Everyone should work on. Sorry. Hold on. Everyone should work on themselves. You cannot enter a relationship broken, hurt,
Yep.
and expect to receive love from a whole person.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. Amen.
Okay, someone said, so let's add a baby to the infidelity. Do you stay or leave? I'm out.
Hey,
I'm
again,
out.
some people like
Because
again,
if a woman was to go out and cheat and create a baby, a lot of men will not. But it's coming for a woman to take back a man who goes and makes a baby. That's a deal breaker both ways here.
yeah, it's definitely.
And don't feel bad if that's not a deal breaker for you.
Yeah.
If you've been through that, and because at the end of the day, I can't tell you don't do that, especially when it's your husband or your wife. If you feel like y'all were able to recreate that foundation and that this little speed that little speed hump was something for y'all to get over, then so be it. But that is definitely a deal breaker here for me and my husband. Neither one of us would be able to do it. And people always say you don't know what you would do in a situation, but that is my deal breaker. That is what I would do in a situation.
And, this is my take and my opinion on it, and correct. Well, you can't correct me if I'm wrong because it's my opinion. You're gonna have your opinion. There's no facts in that situation.
Absolutely.
Like you, again, like just like when it brings a baby into a situation off of infidelity, you got an outside baby. Like I think if people do decide to continue, I think every time you look at that baby, you looking at the mistake or the infidelity that somebody made, and that's going to be hard. Not saying that you're not going to love that child, but you're going to have to look at that mistake. Some people can deal with it and some people can get over it and some people can't, and that's okay.
Not everybody able, and it's okay if you not.
And that's okay. Like infidelity, like that's a deal breaker. Even like even in the Bible, like that's like so you like it's if you can deal with it, you can deal with it. Some people dealt with it and did it. And some people like just moved on. Like and it's hard. Like and again, guys, we talk about moving on and saying bye like it's the easiest thing to do. Breaking up from your significant other, somebody that you created one life with, one bond with, and just detaching, it hurts. Like say for somebody trying to detach your finger from your body, it hurts. Like this is my finger, this is part of my flesh, this is me. It hurts. So I'm not saying like game breaker, like it's a deal breaker, like it's over. Like it's not over. It's gonna have some pain behind it. It's gonna have some sleepless nights, some tears, and some people can deal with it and some people can't. Some people rather stay and work things out and hash things out, and that's okay too. We gonna wrap up with the questions, babe. Answer the last bit of questions.
Okay. Everyone should work on themselves. You cannot enter a relationship broken, hurt, and expect to receive love from a whole person. You don't know how to receive love if you are stuck and operate on hurt. Infidelity can cause and root bitterness in your heart, and you can harbor that and carry it into any relationship after that.
Yep.
For better or
carrying
for worse.
Baggage.
Carrying out your vows is your choice. It will be a process, but infidelity is grounds for divorce.
Amen.
And then someone said, how do you guys deal with forgiveness? Forgiveness takes time.
Again, forgiveness take time.
There's no time stamp on forgiveness, especially when someone has hurt you and broken your trust.
And it's a healing process. Forgiveness is a healing process, and that's it. Forgiveness is definitely a healing process, and some people look at it like this. I often use this example right here. You know, all because I forgave you, that don't mean I forgot. Like, say for example, I pulled out my hand for you to shake, and you stabbed my hand, and then it hurt. I was upset with you, and I had this wound had to heal, and I had to forgive you. So, but I may even reach out my hand for you to shake again. But as soon as you make a sudden movement that I don't think is right, I may take back that hand. Like, I forgave you because I reached out my hand again, but I didn't forget.
Right.
Any other questions?
Yes. Do you guys have anything else that you guys would like to add?
Shout out to my sisters, Tatiana and Treasure. They say they want a shout out. All right, this is the last question that we're taking, or the statement that we're taking, and we're gonna head out. We don't want to give you guys too much. We gonna be back again. We got some juicy topics. We got some juicy topics for you guys. If you want to hear something, if you want to hear our take on something, inbox us. We'll make a whole pod segment for it. Again, we're gonna have people on this podcast. I got a table and I got another mic. I got 2 mics. Again, we got this. We got juicy stuff for you guys to keep you guys entertained. But what we need from you guys to keep on going is we need your support. How do you support us? You like and you share these videos. You go on that. You go on our different platforms, our Apple platform, by just clicking in the Edmonds, going on Instagram and following our Instagram, going on YouTube and subscribing to our YouTube, going on Apple Podcasts and subscribing, going on Anchor and listening and subscribing, Spotify, listening and subscribing. Guys, please support. Let people know about us. Again, it's all love over here. Last question.
Forgiveness frees you, not the other person. Mending or reconciliation after forgiveness is where the process lies. And then someone said it takes 2 to make it work, not 1. Absolutely, it has to be.
Amen.
It has to fall on both people.
And I'm gonna tell you this. Yeah, it takes 2 people, because a lot of people come at, like, I forgot who gave this example. I want to give credit to it, but hey, I forgot. Now, okay, you can't come into a relationship like with your glass half empty. I heard it before sermons, but we're gonna have sermons on this. She got a lot of good things to say. You can't come with your glass half empty. Empty, and somebody else's glass 100% full, and they gotta pour into you, and guess what? They're gonna be half empty at the end of the day. Both people have to come full and ready to learn, ready to love one another, and ready to cooperate with one another, and ready to be with one another. And that's what it is all about. Guys, again, this is your boy Tim.
And this is your girl Sharice.
And we are the Edmonds. And we are out of here, y'all.